Good evening, 47. Your destination is the Paris Fashion Show by Sanguine, one of Europe's leading couture brands. Your targets are Sanguine owner Viktor Novikov, a former oligarch turned fashion mogul, and his partner Dalia Margolis, a retired supermodel, an iconic power couple on the global fashion scene, and two of the most dangerous people in the world. Novikov and Margolis are in fact the ringleaders of Iago, an enigmatic spy ring that deals in the global elite's most valuable secrets. Unscrupulous and opportunistic, Iago has caused disastrous security leaks all over the globe. When Crimean separatists caused a deadly meltdown at the Odessa nuclear power plant, Iago gave them access to the plant's security network. And when the Delgado drug cartel shot down the plane of President Hernandez and his family, Iago provided the classified flight plans. Now Novikov and Margolis have obtained a knock list of British undercover agents, which they plan to sell at a secret Iago auction during the Sanguine show. So our client, MI6, need us to stop the ringleaders before the knock list ends up in the wrong hands. The Sanguine show will be swarming with security, and Viktor Novikov will be the focus of everyone's attention. But despite his posturing, he is merely the money man. The real target is Dalia Margolis. Beautiful and brilliant, she is a master manipulator and the true brains behind Iago. Two targets, a highly public event. At first glance, an impossible task. Then again, I do know how you love a challenge. I will leave you to prepare.
Hello, hello. Welcome back once again to Paris. And today we're going to take care of the personal touch challenge. For this you're going to need your make you sick poison. That's about it. And obviously your fibre wire, because the personal touch challenge involves killing both targets with the fibre wire. So starting off as a roadie up on the first floor, and we're going to pop straight into this room here and wonder where the waiter's gone. Ah, there he is.
What up, Drew?
I knew there was a waiter in here somewhere. Sorry mate, we need your disguise for about a minute. Oh no, actually no, we need these disguises for a bit longer than a minute. So you've knocked him out, took his gear, and I'm looking round, I'm thinking, will someone find his body? Possibly. Alright, I'm going to stick him in the cupboard, I'm going to be tidy today. So dump his body in the cupboard, and then drop your gun if you've brought it with you. I recommend don't bring it, but it's a habit of mine to bring my silver baller. So once you've got the outfit and no weapons on you, you go out the doors at the end, through this set of doors, get frisked.
Sir, if you want to proceed, I'm going to have to do a quick routine check.
Yeah, I don't think it's very routine. The only routine thing about it is that you check me. You don't check others. I've seen you.
Have a good one, sir.
I've got your number. And you're clearly after mine. So anyway, once you're through the frisk, make your way up the stairs. I've just missed Dalia, so we're going to have to wait for her to go round and do a whole kit and caboodle again. So the poison's in her drink. We're now going to make our way back round, back towards the stairs, and then through these doors and over this veranda or balcony, and then along to your left and up in the very next window. This now puts you in Margolis's private bathroom. As you can see, she's in the other room, and she's just embarked on a very lengthy conversation. You know, I've got the doors open here so you can see exactly what she's saying. Sorry, I've got a bit of wind. I can't stop burping. So she's just chatting away about setting up a mark or having one of her agents at this event downstairs, luring the attentions of a certain mark so that she can get some information. But if you can read fast enough, it's all there for you in the subtitles. So once she's done this, they're going to leave the room. And as per usual, I've literally just missed her on her cycle. So we've got to wait for her to go through the auction room and chat to a few people, and then she's going to make her way back out onto that veranda and have a drink. Then she's got to make her way back into this room. Now normally that wouldn't be too much of a problem, and today it's not too much of a problem. In fact, today it works to our favour, because the waiter's disguise is only going to get me so far. And now that she's clear, I'm going to come over to the sinks here, turn on the radio. That's going to distract the bodyguard in the next room, because we need his outfit. So plug yourself up behind this wardrobe. Wait for him to turn. Oh right, no, I'm thinking of the sink. Just strangle him, grab his gun, don't turn the sink on. That's the only trouble, is where he drops his gun is right next to the sink, and it's so easy to get the button, and you're like think, right, he's grabbing the gun, and it switches basically, and before you know it, you've turned the sink on. So now this guy's all plugged up, we've got his outfit and his weapon, and select my garrote, and I'm going to hide in the cupboard. After I've turned off the radio and attempt to turn off the sink, but that's not happening. So back to the cupboard. All we've got to do now is just wait for Dahlia Margolis to finish going through her cycle, go and take her drink, come back and be sick. Now if I'm reading that mini map correctly, she should be making her way out onto that balcony about now, which means she should be heading this way relatively quickly, relatively soon. In fact, there she is now. I can just see her. She's in the auction room. She's into her office. She's into the bathroom. There she is. She's almost at her goal. So, you're going to jump out the box. Garrote.
Well done, 47. Victor Novikov is next.
So that's one down, one to go. Dump her body in there. No one will find her. Now I can just walk straight out the front door. Now I was going to go down the stairs, and then I remembered I've got a much shorter and faster route to get down to the ground floor than running past all them people. So now we're back on the ground floor. We need to go and trigger another conversation. And that's just over here by the bar, or the outside the bar area. What we're going to do here is just walk past this guy in the corner. That'll trigger his conversation. He's going to now ring Victor Novikov and arrange to meet him. And we're going to take him to that meeting.
Mr. Novikov, Decker.
So he's making the phone call now.
Well, we could hardly predict a pile-up on the freeway, could we? So you have a spot in mind, or...? Okay, fine. We'll wait in the lounge.
Is there a problem?
No.
So we just got to wait for him now to finish talking to his bodyguard. And as soon as they're done with that, I'm then able to approach and trigger yet another conversation. Thankfully a very short one. So conversation's over. Gonna make my way over to them now. Trigger the conversation.
Mr. Novikov will see you now. I will escort you to the rendezvous point.
Ah, great. Thank you. Lead the way.
Now this guy does walk incredibly slowly, so this could take a little while. As you can see, we're running at double speed. We're going to walk him all the way around, right over to the very corner of the map. The furthest part of the gardens, basically. And I'm trying to do this remembering which way to go while out without looking, and damn nearly walked into an enforcer who just, luckily for me, was looking the other way. But that could have gone very, very, very badly, very quickly. I'm trying to make this walk as visually appealing as possible because it does take a while. But we're now in the gardens. We're approaching the pavilion, so I'm going to go and stand in my blend spot here and let them have their little conversation. He's basically going to ring Novikov again and say, like, dude, where are you?
Why am I not surprised?
Maybe he's fashionably late, sir.
Droll Carson.
So he's now going to ring Novikov again, and while they're waiting for Novikov to turn up, he's going to give the bodyguard Novikov's entire life story, essentially. And we've got to stand there listening to it all. I do not know this character's name, who this guy is, but I do tend to call him Jack Nicholson because he does sound like he wants to be Jack Nicholson. It is a pretty good impression. It's not perfect, you can tell it's not actually him, but it is pretty good. So Novikov, I think, is just making his way in. Yep, there he is. They're having their conversation now. Something to do with some documents or a dossier or a USB drive. It's spy stuff. You know, cloak and dagger, James Bond, need to know basis. So their conversation's just about over now. And Decker is now gonna tell Jack Nicholson to bugger off, basically.
До свидания, Mr. Decker.
There you go. Now, once everyone's buggered off, Novikov's gonna dismiss his bodyguard.
Take a stroll, would you, Kurt? I'd like to savor the moment.
You sure that's wise, sir?
I'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine, don't you worry. Hope you can swim. Right, so we're just waiting for this enforcer here to bugger off. They do tend to do that every now and again. They come right across there. So we're just going to walk up behind Novikov now, being aware that he is an enforcer.
Clean slate. Didn't come cheap, but it was damn well worth it. Victor, old boy, you're walking on water.
More like floating just beneath the surface.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
Right, so if you've managed to do that and kill them both with the garrote or the fibre wire, I don't like calling it a garrote, then the personal touch challenge should pop for you. All you got to do now is make your way to the exit, and as usual I'm going to take my basement exit. It's nice and secluded and out the way. Don't get too much hassle down here. But I've been Agent Anubis, this has been Paris, and I will see you all in the next video.